Hello and welcome back to Kelly 60 Plays Live. Today I'm playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. This session is mainly going to be normal quests, normal missions that I have yet to clear in the surrounding areas. You may have noticed I have brought out the level 60 Amadusius to replace the fact Nagi was running the level 20 race build. Uh, Apparently its gear wasn't 60. Thought it was, but came with level 60 gear, but specifically the 4 parts it would normally come with, and it didn't. So currently, all its gear has been swapped for at least its back weapon and all the armor or the excavator set. So that's all fine and dandy, as well as the Zweihanders. I don't have a lot of extra stuff for it, so in the hands of a NPC it's fine, but if I were using it, it would be a little under. I'd be risk breaking it. Okay. So the goal. Oh, why did I come over here? I forgot there was one at the end of the area. Start finishing up the ones in general areas. Oh, I have to talk to Sherry here.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, hold up. Have you seen a Wrothian around here? He got carted in with serious injuries and was undergoing treatment, but then he just up and disappeared without a word. The guy was well enough to walk, but who even knows how a Wrothian's immune system will respond to everything floating around New LA? Can you help me look for him, or please? What is the description of the Wrothian? You want a description? And a face bet you don't see on many people in town. Fuzzy with pointed ears. I guess that's normal for a ruffian. Let's see. Other distinguishing features. Well, he kept muttering, Prince Gajiog, Prince Gajiog. Prince. Some kind of ruffian get well spell or something? Maybe? His name was, I know this one. Not Numo, no, wait. Neat. Nizane, I'm sure of it. It hasn't been that long since he vanished, so he must still be somewhere here in the city. If you find him, drag his sorry back here, will ya? And I mean that literally. Physically drag him if that's what it takes. I can fix any bumps or bruises you may give him along the way. He's got worse injuries than that to worry about, so if he won't sit still for treatment, I'll just make him. Okay, I'll prep things here so I'm ready to start treatment once he's back. Good luck. I guess check where Gajiar. No, that was a Infinity mission. Gajiar's spawn is in Oblivia. Wait, please no. Please do not shout, dear human speak. No, I merely have a request for you. Come on, help me. Help. Ask that you listen. If it's not a bother, listen to me. If you please, madam. Oh, you there. This thing is threatening me. Hey, I'm doing no such thing. The hell you aren't. You just grabbed me by the lapels and said I had to listen to what you said. What part of the head is threatening? What part isn't threatening? Oh, contrary. Are you serious right now? Now this is going absolutely nuts. Hold, please. Is it? You're the blade that assisted me before, are you not? 10,000 of the most sincere apologies to foist this upon you so suddenly, but could I ask you to acquire for me a suitable sword? He wants a sword? Don't give him a sword. Are you freaking insane? It'll make dealing with all of this much simpler. Now, quickly, a sword, if you please, before this gets any more out of hand.
Hey.
Right we got a crazed ruffian.
Right.
That's crazy.
Buy the one time you actually had to buy the chrome sword.
Step right up. Hey.
That's enough. Please, all I ask you is what you hear what I had to say. It's a matter of life or death for my entire people. It seems more like a matter of my death. Have you found me a sword for Chan? Do you have one? Whom I shall share fate and clearly fall in twain. Which brings me back to you, madam. No? For a kitchen knife. Now please hear out my question. This here is your extent. Will you please teach me the secret of its creation? No, wait, what? The most delectable foodstuffs with the flowery aroma and the spongy sweet taste? Oh, cake. It was a celebration to behold. An even further celebration in my mouth, a true delight. I would dearly like to craft this lump of pure culinary joy for myself. Now that I have acquired a knife, the core tool of any chef, I'm ready to learn. Oh, shut the front door. I'm going to head and soon buy the... You mean cake. So put the knife away. No knives in cake, and a sword isn't a knife, I'm just saying. Not technically no, but many a fine meal was made on the battlefield using weapons for cooking implements, my most dearest and wisest of madams. Alright, okay, I think I've heard it enough to get the picture, but first thing, put the sword away. Or knife. Whatever. The pointy thing. Put it away. As you wish. Stop scaring it. Oh crap, finally. Now what we were talking about? Oh right, cake. I decided an interest in baking. So a Wrothian, meals are a way to refuel for battle. It means taking in calories and nothing more. During times of war, all that mattered is how quickly a meal can be prepared and consumed. It is nothing more than adding oil to a machine. Finding pleasure in dining is a foreign concept. And yet this glorious cake. The moment that what should be simply elimination entered my mouth, I found my soul stirred and my morale at an all-time high. We were accustomed to drawing physical strength from the food we consume, but this replenishes mind and spirit as well. It's flabbergasted. This is a miracle, right? This cake. Well, just wow. I've never in my life heard anyone wax poetic over one of my cakes. I guess you don't seem like the bad type of guy. A little passionate, maybe. This cake can bolster my people's spirits, raise their morale, and give them the will to live, then I must know its secrets. I'll forever turn my sword into a kitchen knife and wield it not to cut down foes, but to lift up allies. Yeah, I'm not buying that a sword is a knife. My blade was never able to split asunder more than 100 foes in a single batter. Yeah, if I can master cake, I could save 3 times that many allies. Oh, this is a weird one. Please teach me to make your cake. Yeah, look, if it's combat rations you want, I'm not sure cake is the best fit. What? But why? Well, it spoils pretty fast, so you can't really bake it in bulk and store it. Also, it's a hassle to make even when you aren't trying to put it together on a battlefield. But my mouth celebration. Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy. Is there nothing else? Something able to list the spirits that can be crafted in the field? Well, I suppose, but listen, I do want to point out that I run a bakery, not a field outfitter. We're all aware of this, right? Anyway, the sort of thing you want is outside my field of expertise. I'd need a proper recipe to teach you. But if you had such a recipe, that would be sufficient. You would train me in the creation of new foodstuffs? Very well, I shall find a recipe. It so happens we are in the presence of a master of such searches, one who is freshly done finding my sword for me. I assume you heard everything. Then I beg you on 1,000 bended knees, and for the sake of my people, help me find this recipe. Hey, yeah, so this guy seems a bit picky. Probably best to bring a few different recipes just in case. I am ever in your debt, good sir. Know that you have my eternal gratitude. Weren't we supposed to drag him back to... I got choked by the one that was right there.
Well,
Oh. Oh, it's one in every area. I thought each one was in this exact area. It's not.
That's crazy.
Now that we're no longer fighting the Ganglion, let's go sightseeing. What about this is still a hostile environment? Do you people not understand? Hmm.
Hello.
I have a feeling it's probably...
this for friends' ears only.
If I had to guess, it would probably be here or the church.
Really?
Huh?
Whoa. You'll want to hear this.
Ah, curry recipe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Am I right?
That's crazy.
Where is this potential? That's the furthest left I can go.
We gotta step up. Yeah.
Not there.
Step right up.
Hey,
What's
That one? Nope. This one?
really?
There. Nope. Giant mill pod. So yeah, that's exactly the one I think it is.
Yeah?
Nope. It should be the last in this area.
Sir!
Once I figure out where this is. Gonna go up now.
So listen, okay?
Hey!
Oh, got one.
Beast. Listen up!
Things beneath Victory Rock. I think I beat him already, so that's nothing.
So listen.
Hey!
Now then.
Why don't you check it out?
Oh, might have found it.
I see.
Southeast of Silvalum.
Well,
Nope.
Now then.
I don't remember ever seeing one actually go down.
listen.
I think that's the first time I've also seen a custom there. Where did that skill go? Starting to see a couple of updated skills that are in the surrounding area.
Interesting, isn't it?
Where in the world?
That's crazy.
This is like trying to find an Optimus card all over
Hey.
again. Nope. Where is this person?
Yeah? Thank you.
Ooh, it's the blade from before. You found him? Thank you so much. Yeah, I heard he doesn't plan on coming back yet. Could I maybe ask you to keep an eye on him until he's ready to get proper treatment? Otherwise, he's liable to go off running again. not what I'm looking for.
Sir.
Where in the world is this? Technically, there is one I did not check.
What?
That wasn't it either. Oh, did. Nope. There. And where is this guy? Where is this yellow X bubble?
Hey.
Step right up.
Hey.
Interesting, isn't it?
By the way,
No.
Listen.
No, not there.
Well,
Am I right? What do you think?
hmm.
Hmm?
I had a chance to speak with Professor B for a few moments when he arrived for a meeting the other day. I believe he may actually be from the future. He talked about the universe and history and other things that even Elma and the Manon don't know about. Although he used a lot of words I couldn't understand, which is quite peculiar considering we fully comprehend every other xenoform.
Am Am I right?
Why don't you check it out?
Now then.
Where in where's this cooking
Hey.
recipe? And it better be good.
Listen.
Hey.
Might skip out to the next one if I can't figure out where this character's supposed to spawn. Nope. I had a feeling I'd try just in case it was close enough there. It's not.
Hey.
Unfortunately, there's no staircase, so I can't use that as a safety net. My work as Director General can truly begin once peace is finally upon us. I promise to transform our new LA into a city every bit as impressive as the LA of old. But we're not there yet, so I'm counting on you Blade operatives to lend us your talents for a little while longer.
Yes.
Hey.
Step right up.
Hey.
Not revisit every other spot because the time changed again. In case maybe, just maybe, someone change.
Well.
I see.
Oh, we got someone. Go, Wreckage.
Listen, alright?
Now then.
I see.
Many thanks.
Listen.
Did you hear about Elma? I knew it. Now we know why she's so strong and beautiful. Hmm? Oh, come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Nope.
Well, listen.
People enjoying the fact that, and
Listen.
with the fact that Elma is a xenophore. Oh,
Well.
Am I right?
Really?
checking this left side again.
Why don't you check it out?
Nope.
Now then.
That's a wall.
Hey.
I don't want to be the person that bursts that person's bubble. But technically we only took out one
Yes.
set and not both.
Yeah. Listen up.
Listen. Let me tell you.
There it goes. Peking duck. No, I'm just gonna questioningly ask. Important item. Where's the recipe? I was actually interested in if any of the recipes actually described what the recipe was about, other than the vague description of, oh, it's a curry recipe, oh, it's a duck-based recipe. I guess that was too much to ask for. Oh my good blade, I am ever in your debt. Have you gathered the recipes? Oh my. If I may, I see. I see. Curry, Peking duck, and a potluck hot pot. How are these the recipes you wound up with? It boggles the mind. I fear these names are all foreign to me, madam. Could I trouble you to explain the foods to me? What? Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm no expert, but yeah, I can give you the basics. So, curry. Take meat and vegetables and spices and turn them into a rich stew, basically. You can serve it with rice, bread, whatever. Peking duck. Well, Peking was a place and duck was a bird. The dish is one of those roasted whole. Oranges are involved, I think. And the last one. Potluck hot pot. Oh boy, yeah, this one stretches the definition of recipe a bit. You throw anything you want into a pot, add whatever stock you want, and call it a day. That's it. Right then, which one do you think he should learn? Technically, two of these are, technically, two of these are the, same thing. Two of these are partially the exact same, or the exact same idea. So I don't know if they would work. Oh. I was just seeing if there's a different route for each one. I think curry's the right one, but I'm not sure. Savory stew of meat and vegetables. I think this one's the shorter of the ones and more easily done. I think the duck would have worked as well. The hot pot, I think, might take a while longer. Yes, that does sound intriguing. My family used to make it when we went camping, so I can vouch for it being easy to make in the field. So all things considered, I think curry is our best option. Understood, I would dearly like to try my hand at it. Please, madam, train me in the ways of curry. I'd be happy to, but, well, we can use my kitchen and cooking utensils, but we're still short on ingredients. An easy matter to resolve of such nope. So that one coming. Guess you heard everything? Gather the ingredients. You're really getting the short end of this deal, huh? Well, thanks, I guess. Am ever in your debt one.
Let's see.
3 ingredients, huh? Lacy potatoes, capo carrots, and then a nice marbled fluid fillet. Should be able to put something together with that. You're probably tired of doing errands for us by now, but I'd appreciate it. Good luck. Slowly walks back up. I am ever in your debt, my good blade. Have been eagerly awaiting your promised return. Have you the ingredient? Apparently, this wasn't Wii U, so I apparently missed an entire affinity mission. I see meat and various vegetables. These are at least familiar to me. I should hope so, though I'm guessing you probably just want to throw them into the fire, burn them to hell, and then eat the crispy remains, right? Which means you're going to need some lessons in basic food preparation. I shall be your most eager of students. Well, I'm already in this thing up to my eyeballs. Might as well see it through. Let's head into the kitchen. Oh, it looks like curry anyways. Walked him through the process to start to finish, but didn't touch the food at all. Which means this curry is completely the creation of Chef Nizane. I'll admit, I was surprised at how quickly he took to it. And less surprisingly, he handles a knife like a pro. It could be that he's a natural-born chef. Chef? What is this chef? Is it an honorific title given to those tasked with preparing meals? Or yes, basically. What we used to call we call people who use food to make people happy. Natural-born chef. Yeah, well, we should probably have a taste test before I start handing out stars for your theoretical restaurant. Traditionally, it's the chef who gets to do the honors. You made it, you tried. This is a customary reward? Not a reward, so much as a chance for you to decide if your food is worthy of feeding to others. Seems fitting that I bear that responsibility. Oh, how's it taste? The immediate throw when it touches the tongue, the burning warmth as it passes down the throat, and the sense of satiety it brings upon reaching the gut. And above all, the spicy flavor that strikes the palate with the force of a punch. Exhilarating, shocking. My heart dances, madam. I'm here to curry. I thought we covered that part. And truly experienced delicious for the first time. This is the greatest pleasure I've known. My mouth screams with delight. Okay, let's not go over there. It can't be that good. Here, gimme. You're too crazy to have a rational opinion. He enjoyed it, so it's clearly good to eat the food. Well, it's not. It is really good. Actually, wow, I can't believe this. I don't think I've ever tasted a curry this delicious. Thanks to your tutelage, madam, I have glimpsed the first hint of the secrets of cooking. My sword had never rivaled that of His Highness, but my curry will lose to no Wrothian. Feel I'm finally able to stand as the prince's equal. I have found a path that I can walk without shame, a self in which I can take pride. I am in your debt, most beautiful and wise madame. Swear unto you that I will never forget this moment, not my sense of gratitude and wonder. I will let these feelings drive me down the honorable path of the chef. One batch of curry and you've hit enlightenment. And you, good blade, from my blade to the recipes and to the ingredients. You have done me one kind service after the next. I expect you watch as I hone my skills as a chef. The day I perfect my craft is the day you shall feast like a king. I thank you from the core of my being. I only just remembered. I expect you initially came looking for me at the behest of someone from the Mimia's Zone Maintenance Center, correct? Well, as you have seen, I now burn with newfound purpose. I can not go back there. I'll explain to the workers there myself, however. You only need to accept this humble token of my thanks. You honored me by taking it. Talk about never going back to the administrative district.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
77. Awesome. What segment am I not? What do you mean there's still 2 I haven't done? Oh, this is gonna slowly get angry. I'm down 4, 6, 7 once I'm done here, and an 8 once I'm through with the Monon ship. Oh, God. And obviously, there's no talking about this one. I know which one's not done. So. Just more to do. And that is fine. Took me 40 minutes for that one quest. Oh no. To the cathedral. Specifically, we're going to Aereo. I have a question for you, Cross. You have a look on your face like, do I know you? Aereo, I believe, is the friendly Definian that is in the walls of NLA. Me, Aereo, the Definian. This is the form I took to live in New LA. I've really been enjoying it, honestly. I haven't seen Mother around lately. Have you heard anything? Don't tell me she got on your nerves so much you had her scrapped. Say that the temptation has been there on multiple occasions. I haven't done it yet. You're as kind and impatient as ever. But I challenge anyone on this planet to listen to her for an hour and not go homicidal. Any sane person subjected to that hubris would want to bring her down a peg or 10. Jokes aside, the fact you haven't heard anything makes me even more concerned. You can't give orders directly to my sisters anymore, but there are still plenty of people who would listen or worship her even. Lately, I've seen her speaking with a Definian named Livia an awful lot. Do you think I could ask you to track Mother down? If she has run off, I'm certain there's a whole unpleasant plot behind it. Fortune and glory. Feel like I only ever bring trouble to your doorstep, but know that I appreciate your help. I suppose it makes sense to look for Livia first, since she's the Definian who Mother was contacting. I assume she is still in New LA, but, well, she's a Definian. She'll be disguised as a human. Guess there's nothing for it to say, save to ask around. Track her down whenever she decides to show herself. Press her for what you know. So back to the worst spot to try and find information.
Hey,
Now then.
Yup.
I see.
A fandom is currently standing out and about.
Hey,
I have an idea that
am I right?
the gate would probably be the best bet, but
No.
that woman who'd been talking to Fitz just entered a back alley muttering under her breath. Went to see her, see if she was okay, and she transformed into some kind of alien.
Am I right? Step right up.
What to do?
This Avi girl been buying weapons in bulk lately, and I'm happy for the business and all, but, well, it seems her boss is a real penny pincher. Because she haggles like her life depends on it. And I'm a blue-collar guy myself, so I can sympathize. I have seen my share of stingy managers. Anyway, I'd like to cut her a break, but the price that she's asking for would put me out of business.
somebody fix this.
Some career opportunity this turned out to be. She said I'd be the boss, but all I do is haggle for weapons and dig up info on Blake. If I'd known I'd be the queen of busy work, would have thought twice about who I tagged along with, Oh, I'm done wheeling and dealing. If you still need me for something, I'm free now. That's so nice, but yeah. It's just that I got scouted to be the head of a new organization. I was always excited to be the boss, but when I showed up, I was the only person working there. At the end of the day, I'm just an errand girl for the CEO. Is the CEO's name Fortune? Oh yeah, but hey, how did you know? Wait, are you Cross? Mother told me to watch out for you. Oof, but I'm deep in hostile territory here. Okay, keep it together, Olivia. Pink. There's no other choice but the nuclear option. Run away! Oh, but I need you to deliver those ASAP. I got into her. We finally struck a deal, and then she bolts like a frightened rabbit. She really that busy? Plus, it seems like her boss scrimped even harder than usual on the funds for this order of weapons. Honestly, I feel bad for her. Whoever she's working for, they're bleeding her dry. It's pure exploration. Lately, she's been buying up weapons in bulk, so I'd guess you'd call her a regular. She's certainly passionate about her work. Nice enough gal. It's just, well, her boss seems like a real hard case. Always on the poor girl's case about being slow, even when she's clearly working her tail off. I'd hate for her to get in trouble on my account, so I try to put the order together in a hurry and rush it out to Rooney Cavern. I suppose they've got a branch office out there, or maybe there's a blade camp or something.
Hey.
By the way, Livia, if you take out the L and Y and put the A in front of the V, oh, Avi, interesting. That was the smartest decision ever. Where the frick is this cavern? Oh, would you look at that? An actual landmark for once. I made sure to re-outfit. Nagi. Misfortune. I brought the weapons, Mother, but where is everyone? Where are the others? Being the boss of an empty cave isn't exactly the career opportunity I had in mind. But you're whining. Who do you think I am? Unfortunate, keeper of the galaxy's wisdom. My daughters will crowd here any day now. Stick with worry for their dear mother. Then we'll use the arms you have to race NLA to the ground. Aereo and Cross will pay dearly for humiliating. It's no. How are you here? I just tracked you down like any good person. How very conscientious of you, but ultimately useless. Simply decided to take a little vacation here. There's no cost to trouble yourself on my account. Why don't you hurry back to your city? Olivia, kill. You are more than a match for him. What? No way. I can't help Cross. Defeat this nuisance for me, and I'll allow you to rule over all of NLA. Now go, or I shall take back my promise to state you as Queen of the Finians. What? Oh, fine. I guess I don't have a choice. It's actually a good sword in the back of that area. Interesting design, too.
Wear them down from a distance.
I shall give it my all.
I think it's still the basic sword, though.
Leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in.
It's only a level 39 enemy. Someone did not adjust this mission to work with the modern levels. Stop. Time out. Look, all I did was scatter weapons because Mother said I could be the leader I put Tiffany in. I never signed on to take over in NLA, and I certainly have no interest in harming you guys. Olivia, you dare you call yourself my daughter? You will fight for me so long as you draw breath. Now kill Cross this instant, and we shall storm New LA together. No, wait, and quit kidding yourself, Mother. None of the other sisters are coming. The Definians are done being your slaves. We want to work as proper employees. Can you forgive me, Cross? I promise to cut all ties with Mother. Oh, you're so nice, thank you. I'd rather work for someone like you than for Mother any day. I'll get out of the way here. As for Mother, you have my permission to do your work. Really, it's most kind of you to come all this way just to pick me up. Such a dear friend you are. Now let's hurry us back to his home sweet home of NLA. Honestly, I have half a mind of just destroying the currently still floating ball. How many times will this continue? Does this one have an alternate ending if I choose to destroy the thing? Does not say anything. So it sounds like it's a Apparently there are two versions of the collection one. There's one south of towards I think the Mimia Zone area, apparently. Yeah. I'm pleased to see that your minuscule intellect can grasp the wisdom of peaceful resolution. Now off you go, whisk me back to the school of a city you call. It's like no amount of attitude adjustments is enough to save this one. Holy Mother, this is simply pathetic. No wonder the other sisters abandoned you. You impudent whelp. Just whom do you think you're speaking to? A loudmouth hunk of metal who is tragically also my mother. I owe you yet again, Cross. I'll take responsibility for disciplining Mother. I'll see you back in the city. Drop by in a bit, would you? Oh no. So when are we getting our stuff back? And so I'm actually curious. Before I do the next mission, I want to see if the one thing actually shows up here. Nope, Aereo is not here. None of the locks have opened. Nope. Oh, I can't find the Wrothian. I'm supposed to talk to, despite them that specific one having a unique model and name at the moment. So I'll wait and head on to the next. Specifically, the one that's supposed to end
Yes?
directly out in Primordia.
Okay. Hey, hey!
Now.
Hey, sir!
No, this is just like legend. Soon, disaster will claim us all. Is it true mighty giant fell to earth in Stilvalum? Are you asking about the Zufog? Legends do not speak of giant's name, but you say Zufog was large, so it must be true. On our planet, we had an old legend. When giant falls to earth, world will die and find life anew. Crones speak these words for 10,000 suns, pass them down through generations. Though few of tree, clan, or cavern clan remember. If legend is true, this world will die. Sometimes there's not always a You think ancient words are fake? Typical Earth alien. I hope you are right. I hope nothing comes to pass. But hope is not belief. So I sent warrior Olche to look for signs of change. Emu. Massive flood of beasts approach. Is this the end, you were told? Disaster comes at the hands of sacred beasts. I have gathered clans warriors, but we are few. What can we do, Nemu? Legend says single youth will rise, stand as ray of hope in dark. Of course. Perhaps you're that hope, Earth alien. Can only pray it's so. Save the world from coming terror. Oh. This is why it's only right here. You cook up amusing tale. Cowering clan, why do you come here? You're not your barrier Fangs Tree clan. I have not come to fight. Many times has Cavern Clan said this. Many times has Cavern Clan lied. I'll go before I lose my temper. Came to offer aid. I should have known better, stubborn tree fools. Enough, I will look after myself. You can feed beasts for all I care. We need no aid from Cavern Clan. Tree Clan protects our own. Go to plains outside Eastgate. We meet coming beasts there. Isn't Ocean Wolf the one I murdered his prized steward? That was an interesting jump angle for coming off that hill. Don't know if that's unique to this machine or not. Peace will be upon us soon. We intercept at your word. Are you ready? Yes. Show us why Ganglion fears you, or Phalian. We shall show Cavern Woman she is not needed.
As you wish. Start with ranged attack. Follow my
Ghost Walker!
tornado blade. I'll make sure to leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in. Take this.
Okay, I can't wait for this one.
I'm going on the offensive. Drive them back. Executioner. Sky high. Shall we get this not over yet? Please forgive me.
Apparently, Nagi went down. Or got toppled. As soon as I just saw the massive amount of bladders, I'm like, this feels like I'm going to have fun.
They've spotted us.
I'm like, is there going to be another one?
It's not over yet. Reinforcements? Step in and drive them back. We're in a good position. Move in. Executioner. Ghost Walker. Come in and do the rest. Defensive. Greetings.
Oh, didn't make it back. Oh.
You come in and do the rest. Defensive stance. Ghost Walker!
Shall we get this done? All blades, use overdrive!
Sky High!
Sorry for the trouble.
0-0!
I did screw that up a little. Kind of nothing else I can really do. Could potentially just leave the area. Nice tree leaves. Completely, entirely nice tree leaves. That's some very dead pixels.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Wear them down from a distance.
Heat
Zero,
blade.
zero. Body and soul are a quiver.
Got it. You come in with
Defensive
More
stance.
enemies. Moving it.
I'm going on the overdrive! Let's push them back! Cruise! Awesome dance! Step in and drive them
I
back.
shall give it my all.
We're in a good position. Move in! Ghost Walker!
I kept the, oh god! The amount of Siniculas!
Why fight need if we
Awesome
truly must
dance.
fight?
I'm going
I
on the
suggest
offensive.
melee.
Defensive stance! Staggering!
Zero, zero. Body and soul are a quiver.
Cruise!
Couldn't attack at range
Awesome
now,
dance.
are you?
I'll make sure to leave a dent!
Get in close.
Zero! Executioner! Ghost Walker! I own you.
Screamer. Starlight.
It's not over yet! Cruise!
Shall we get this done?
Sky High!
Induction rise.
0-0!
Bullet storm.
Executioner! We're in a good position. Move in!
Even in the dark, I know you'll pull through. Side.
I'm going too slow.
I think it's time for a scout.
Let's see how. Let's just quickly. Bang! Oh, some of them weren't done with their abilities yet. I will say part of that lackluster performance was due to the fact that I can't check my stats at the moment.
Not so fast there, Tiny. Let's get in.
Yeah, I
close.
don't have
Reach 'em
enough
quick.
TP because the
Magnum.
Now get in there!
Attack at range now, if I were you. This should be
Tornado Blade! Cruise Dream Edge!
Try attacking at range.
Awesome dance! I won't miss this chance.
Yep. Just the standard range of enemies there. Let's see, is there any more up here? No, there's something up here. Leaving the nest, so. Which is a Wrothian based one. Which I believe is the one over here. Which I think is the last, partial last one for that area. But we shall see.
Yes?
There's gotta be a couple more quests to still show up after this. You returned, but what of battle did you ward off disaster? Where Oach is. He fell in battle. But dying as food for beasts is glorious end for prone. And you were victorious? Good. Now Oche can rest with no regrets. When Giant falls to earth, world will die and find life anew. I am Clan's lore keeper, yet even I do not know what new life is. But world has avoided destruction. This is good. Please take this in Fang. Would Vita or a certain Fang should have been there. It was close battle, many lives were lost. If we accepted Slavity's help, it might not be so. What would you have done, Erphalion? Could you forget 10,000 sons of bad blood? Could you join with the enemy? I would have worked together. A fair view, maybe we should share it. Trouble will rise again someday. Future generations must learn from our mistakes. That one done. Right. Moria has one more done. Oh. Go Rogue, the Lurker. Which is also one here. In the Monon ship. I think that's the last normal mission Primordia segment. So that. Oh no. Snipe Hunt. Those are both here. Okay. So then. I'll finish those two after I finish the Oblivia one. Watch I finish one of these and it pops up more normal missions that have lock buttons on them. Oh, I always assume that. Why? Because that's pretty much guaranteed at this point. Hmm. Oh, all the way back here. Interesting. Not long now until the duel. I'm a dead man. Why did it have to be like this? I only ever wanted the freedom to live as I choose. You are human. Old human. I would have a moment of your time, for I encountered many rumors of New LA and wish to hear of it from one who lives there. You care about that? How fascinating. You humans truly are curious about everything. Heard about your city from friends who have been there. I heard that there's a freedom which does not exist here. Ever since I spent my time in this cave dreaming of what NLA must be like. In my mind's eye, it's bustling beautiful, nothing like the drab gloom of a Wrothian city. Why, I'd wager you see new and surprising things every day. I'm so envious. I would give anything to live in a place like that. I could work as a blade, taking on whatever duties I liked, free from stuffy Wrothian traditions and obligations. Speaking of which, what manner of work do? You certainly have the look of a warrior. I am a blade. Blade? Fate truly has smiled upon me this day. The blades are mercenaries that do tasks for others, yes? Even people of other races. In that case, I would cry for your aid, mighty blade, for I have been challenged to a duel by a fellow Wrothian. My foe has the strength of many men. While I'm not one to back down from a fight, I know when I'm outclassed. Is there any way you could act as my proxy and defeat my enemy for me? Blessed day, I was quite worried, you see. My foe is rather upset with me. If I thought he'd like me beat me to death, or perhaps even all the way. How did things come to this point? It's complicated. Perhaps some things are better left unsaid. I ask instead for you to clear your mind and focus on the duel to come. I will say, however, that my foe has not wronged me so greatly. So try not to hurt him too much if possible. Oh, and if after your great victory, can you strike your heroic pose and cry out that the Zetch is now free, that would be perfect. Sounds like someone who wants out and someone says no. Hey. That's my suspicion. I did not mean to go into the actual thing. He is late. What is he thinking? He sure would not have turned craven and run at the last hour. Yes, human, do you have business with me? What are you doing here? It's a private matter. Suffice to say, I must knock sense into a Wrothian portrait. I challenged him to a battle and await him presently. This place shall soon see combat, human. I advise you to hurry on. What, he sent you as a proxy to fight for him? Not only does he flout the Wrothian ways, cast aside his pride as well. Had enough. I will defeat you here now and then go put an end to his cowardice for good. I wonder if this is it. This is my responsibility as the one who brought him into this world. While you are an innocent pawn in my son's games, I will not hesitate to cut you down. Oh, one of the few remaining Wrothian skulls that is not heavily damaged.
Could this be the power-up plus temporary upgrade?
Game and set.
I am going to assume that was the drones. You are a strong human, but why does a warrior of your caliber serve as a sellsword for my damnable fool of a son? Now I'm free of your tyranny, father. Free of your house and the ruffian rays. My life in NLA begins now. Have you no pride at all? Oh, damn, this scout. Move. Huh. You were the one who said I could do as I wanted if I beat you. Do not proud ruffians such as you always keep their word. Thank you, Cross. I have dreamed of this forever, but you finally made it come true. Did I not mention it? Oh, well, some time ago, I told my parents I wanted to leave the Wrothian hideout and go live on my own in Anna. Both of them were furious. Accused me of abandoning my duty to Prince Giar. He had a huge row over it. In the end, my father said I could only leave if I defeated him in combat. But then you came along and saved the day. Thanks to your efforts, I'm a free and now I shall. Have you no shame? Your outrageous behavior, your solstice on, head of the House of Dead. I have seen it all. Hello, mother. I have tolerated your shallow behavior unbecoming of a ruffian for love of the child I bore into this world. But that ends here. Since I'm responsible for giving you life, I must be the one to end it. Yes, my mother becomes crazy when she is this angered. You might be mad enough to kill me. But you wouldn't have me let that happen, right? I know you can stop her. Oh. I'll help. Thank you, my friend, and, good luck. What is your intent, human? Will you aid this fool? Then I shall end you both where you stand. Do not worry, I shall follow you in death as soon as I am finished. Now accept your fate. I assume this is the only way to keep them alive.
You know what to do.
Or at least one. Yes, now I'm truly free. It's just as they say, justice always triumphs in the end. Mother and father are far too right. It's always Wrothian pride this, Prince Georg that. Duty, glory, and pride can all hang. Give me drink, dice, and dozen of dames. Take whatever, so long as it's fun. Starting today, I join human society and doing what I will when I will. So long, Ruffians, and good riddance. Farewell, Cross. I'll see you back in New LA. Where does this come, and why are you, a human, getting angry? Life as a ruffian must be seem abnormally formal to you, must it not? What? It seems a lot more dignified than the convenient fantasies. Last, the whole point of this was finally to be lectured of all the lecturing, but you're no better than my parents' traitors, dog. I'll beat you and take my freedom. Phew, I can fight more than anything. NLA has all the rules too, so technically, I guess I took them all out.
Start with ranged attacks. Follow my lead.
Oops.
Absorb
Blossom
us.
down. Got him.
Tornado
Do
blade.
the rest.
Sky Truce.
It worked. Attack
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Laser.
Executioner. They're a big target. Just concentrate your fire.
Executioner, open fire. We can top.
Move, Doom, her, you damnable pile of junk. Why do you break down now? Fault lies not in the skill this, but in your lack of skill. Father, mother, do not know who you are or where you come from. I thank you for leading your son back on the path of temptation. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation. Please, you must take it. Refusal, even out of modesty, would be a great shame to us. And you, Desert, you have spurned your presence, besmirched the honor of this duel, and insulted the European race. These are serious crimes indeed. You understand the consequences. You're not going to make me slip my belly, are you? Please, mother, not my life. I need that. Ross, please. Who knows what they'll do to me? You have to help me, please. where is where is the one of knock some sense into him, but be merciful while don't kill him? This one clearly has multiple endings to it. Ew. Oops. I did do that. Apparently this one might not have anything. Only use one route. Huh. That seems stupid. Yeah, you're not human. He is still my beloved son. I'll make it as painless as possible. I knew it. I'm going to die. Hush, fool. What parent would claim their child's life? We shall simply provide discipline. Lots of it. Now march and be happy. When this is all over, you'll be a Wrothian for true. To me, it was clear he was being a little more trouble than he should have been. At the end, and needed to be cleared up on the fact that some of the things you're talking about doing is not good even in New LA. You need some cleaning up. Are you a blade? Then it is best you take care as well. The villain that defeated Nigombe, the leader of my team, is a vile and bloodthirsty beast. Strikes at Wrothian and humans with equal glee. Quiet. You should show the caution of a veteran warrior. I shall share with you all that I know. Someone has been attacking our soldiers in the plains surrounding New LA. In the course of their investigation, we came upon a rumor that the villain responsible may be a Wrothian. If so, it is more a reason why we cannot ignore the matter. That was why Nigombe set out to find him, yet he was beaten before ever sighting his quarry. You blades specialize in investigations of this sort, do you not? I would welcome your help in unmasking this demon, and will see that you are well rewarded. Oop, that is a level 60 skill. At least it looks like it's a level 60 skill weapon. I thank you, and one thing further. If a Wrothian is responsible, I may know who it is. But if I'm right, I must speak with him directly and learn why he would do this, even if it means my death. Forgive me, but if I'm mistaken, it would mean needlessly slandering those who have done much for my people. I do not wish to speak out of baseless conjecture. As to the matter, Ngombe was attacked at Headwater Summit. His assailant may still be there. More attacked people, potentially from their own.
Very well.
Cross, what are you doing here, old friend? Did you come for a match? You speak true. There's a lunatic out here attacking anyone and everyone they come across. That's strange. I've been training here for a while and haven't seen anything like that. Who I've been training with? Oh, just any strong-looking folk who passed by when I challenged them to I see. It appears the lunatic you are looking for is most likely me. It seems I was so wrapped up in my training that I got a little carried away. Or a lot. Thank you, old friend. I will go apologize at once. But before I do, let's have a match, you and I. I think I finally trained enough to get the edge on you. Going to need more space, so let's head to the second terrain of Talon Rock. Ah. It's an old friend. It's the time for the final duel. Yeah, I'll be distracted for a minute. Bang! I think something was asking for Drake Bones as well, so.
Start with
It happened to be in the way.
Follow my lead.
Help some of the online community while I'm on. He's saying. Apologies for asking you all the way out here. Now, what seems to be eons spent in training, I have mastered my grandfather's ultimate technique. I need space for it, though. Training in cramped spaces back in the city only resulted in a mess. Are you ready for the battle then? I swear you do not face the same Gizang that you fought last time. This technique beat everyone who ever faced it. You're in for a hell of a show. Come at me. I am Gizang, last survivor of the 100 Hellions, and inheritor of my master sword. I draw it now. I shall show you the results of all my training here on Mira. Everything I have learned from you. Thief and fission, flesh and soul. Hold the secret technique. Oh. Fighting free 3v4. Haha, every one of these is me. Now test your strength against us all. So, Ghost Factory.
Good time to weaken them. Absorber speed. Backslash. 0-0.
Defensive set. Don't give them a chance to rest. Tornado blade.
Screamer.
Sky high.
Ghost walking.
Blossom True streaming.
Black vein. It works.
It's time. I'll make sure to leave a dent. Good. Now get in there. Focus is improving. It's time. Tornado blade. We're in a good position. Move in.
Moving in. This is our chance.
True
Now bring it
streaming.
home. Conduction nice.
0-0.
Success. Try attack.
I won't miss this chance. We're in a good
Absorber
position.
speed.
Move in.
I shall give it my all. Hello, Ray.
Tornado
You cut
blade.
in and do the rest.
Screamer. Moving
Sky
in.
high.
Get in closer.
Put some power into this one.
Magnum
Slash.
We're in a good position.
I shall give
Move
it my
in.
all.
Game on set.
Good work.
There we go.
Expedition continues.
Not again. That move was an old 100 Hellion standby. It was my grandfather's specialty. I always thought it was amazing, but it's only since landing on Mira that I've actually been able to perform it myself. Can't even fathom how strong you are. No matter how hard I train, I don't feel like I'm catching up at all. This is my life, and yet I'm starting to bore of trying. And said hair is a mile wide. You truly put me to shame, old friend. You're the finest rival a warrior could ask for. Fighting someone as skilled as you is enough to make me forget about revenge. Yeah, but I still hate losing. Next time for sure. And with that loss fresh in my memory, I shall head back to town and apologize to everyone I have victimized with my so-called training. Thinking on it, I really didn't hold back on them. Do you think they'll forgive me? Hey, I just go back to the person. I don't need to be in the skull for that. There's no reason to be in the skull. I'm just heading back to the deck. I mean, there's only so much I can do with that.
finally done.
Never dreamed it was a Hellion who beat me. To be graced by the blows of such a legend, what an honor.
Quite admirable.
Ethan has told me everything. I had my suspicions. After all, few Wrothians possess such strength. I'm still shocked to hear it was him. In fact, the attacks were all part of his training. It is the stuff of old tales, proof that the 100 Hellions live on in our day. When I heard a survivor of 100 Hellions had come to Mira aboard our ship, I went to meet him. When he later left the army and told His Highness he was setting off to train, I questioned his sanity. But look at him. He has returned with the strength to back up his title. I'm sure his brothers in arms who departed this life are pleased. Dear warrior, I would like you to have this as thanks for making this reunion possible. Threefold Thunder Flash was the skill. I gave one of your men a terrible beating out there. Would you really forgive me so easily? It's all part of your training, was it not? I'm sure it was all good for Nikombe. So, if you're set on atoning, I would ask that you give my men more such opportunities to train. If that is all you wish, I am happy to oblige. To be taught the ways of war by one of the legendary 100 Hellions. I feel like I'm dreaming. And you, Cross. It is a great honor to have met a Hellion. Perhaps you can beg a lesson from him as well? Yizang, another match? I must beg off, old friend. There is no way I could beat you right now. What is this? You defeated Gizang? You? That cannot possibly... Sad but true, I haven't won a single round yet. I understand that space is a vast place of infinite possibilities, but to think there are warriors beyond even the 100 Hellion. Astonishing. Another one. Nothing here. Oh no. The Gauntlet. Level 90. Oh god. Why me? It's like, oh no, why me? What's in this corner? The party. Hmm.
Check this, right?
You know what? I've been enjoying doing this, but I just kind of want to take a small break from the missions. Try and see if anything finally spawns. Nope, it's not raining. It's an aurora. Dang it. Here, I actually need two. So if one of them shows up, I have to fly to the correct spot. One I think is a brimstone millped, which will hurt. Nope. I still don't have what I want to do that with. Well, these are recommended levels, not including the fact that I can now get 299. I can finally take that out. So I'm just gonna jokingly take something out right now, as I feel like it. The enemy isn't too difficult.
Agony, give me some cover fire.
See how well I am then.
I'm just getting started.
It worked. A temporary
I'll make
upgrade.
sure to leave a dent.
Good luck dodging this. Could this be the power of
Quadra
magic?
Chara missile!
I'll unload everything I've got. A temporary upgrade. Could this be
a
the
bracing
power up
wind.
button?
Agni Gatling!
I thought I had nowhere else to go.
Expedition continues.
There we go. Oh, got the better level 50 set E-save. That's what I was looking for. Well, minus the specialty weapon that is currently on said Amadeus 80. Because I didn't even know that was a drop from the those were a drop from the one enemy. Night Cage. I think this item only drops from one of the Sadars. I don't know. I think it's the gravity ones, but I'm not sure. Hang on. Is that? Thought I was getting more. So that's probably the one that it came with. And I have a very good drone set. These are the only things I don't have anything of for some weird reason. Yeah, Lucio's a joke. Now, I can pretty much take out everything except a couple enemies. I just need to build what I want for some of the level 60 weapons, though. And things should come up fine as things go on. Oh, I need a Zedom hand. I also need a Silver Crest. For the Layla Queen. Or, yeah, I think it's the Layla Queen.
Wow, look at the size of them. Good time to
Vajra
weaken them.
Flail!
Absorber Steel.
Aghasura
Oh.
Cannon!
That's the only one that's good in this position. And I did not get the Zedom hand because I wasn't targeting it.
As you wish.
Good time to weaken them.
Agni Gatling!
Any opportunity to foster relations with a Clue is a welcome one.
We're actually quite similar in more ways than you'd think.
I'll keep those. Those were actually level 50 weapons. It's skill wreckage here. Or alien wreckage. I have to assume a lot of this is coming from the battle, post-battle stuff. Time to do snipe hunt. Oh, you can't do this in the other area? Oh. Are you there, Mr. Blade, yes? This may seem like a chance meeting, but I assure you it is not, alright? Clearly you are fated to hear me out, you see? This is a deeply serious matter to us, okay? So before you say anything, I'm going to start talking. The short version is that the world it really is a dangerous place, isn't it? Yes, so dangerous. Especially recently, yes? It's gotten to the point where a person can't even step outside to do maintenance work, hasn't it? Or like right now, as we're out here talking, have a look above us, maybe. Could be minding our business working in an open spot like this, and then blam. Yes, blam. 14 people have already been killed. We're past the point where we can ignore them. And it's not like we don't know who's responsible, yes? As I'm sure you guessed, it has to be the ganglion. It's supposed to have to chase the last of them out of the area, but there are still stragglers, it seems. There's only one reason I can think of for these senseless attacks. It's a mix of spite against the Banon they couldn't enslave and the humans they couldn't defeat. And I can't forgive that, can I? It makes me really mad. So mad, so mad. If you feel the same, I'd like you to help me, okay? You should go find those ganglion survivors and beat them up, yes? Beat them up a lot, even. That's a reasonable question, isn't it? But it's also a hard one to answer. You can be sure it isn't overtly large, maybe. A big squad wouldn't bother sneaking around sniping people, right? They'd just march on the city. Their tactics are that proof that they don't have that kind of manpower to spare, you see. Now that we've established that, I'd like you to start by tracking down their hideout, okay? Sadly, nobody fought to record the direction from which these shots have been fired and so on. Forensic should have been more thorough, no? Oh, is that all you need? What? Don't jump into a conversation like that, alright? Also, wait, you're alive? Of course I am. True, I was hurt rather badly, but as you can see, I'm still here. No? I'm also mad enough to spit. You just shoots a person out of the blue, a jerk, right? A jerk who you should go beat up a lot. So, do you remember the direction that attack came out? Well, I was shot in the right side of my back, yes, so then the shooter would have been north of me. There was a bit of percussive force to the shot, but I wasn't burnt to a crisp or anything. Which means that the beam was extremely focused. A precision sniper round, perhaps? That suggested it was fired from a considerable distance, no? And based on direction and distance, that would be place the shooter somewhere in Primordia? If I think I need to lay down, well, this talking has me a little dizzy. You go get rest, okay? We got a good lead on the enemy now, so don't worry. I remember to eat lots of pizza for strength, yes? By the time you've had dinner and a nap, this whole mess will be over. After all, I got an ace blade on the job, don't I? There, I do have an ace blade on the case, right? Please, because I really need you to head north into Primordia to investigate. Just assume dead. It felt so commonplace. It's just normal for the victim to be dead. Victim isn't dead. What? Like, what do you mean it isn't dead? The victim isn't dead. It's just one of those weird things that it's like, oh, you think they would be dead. Ooh, not here. Oh, I hit the altitude.
They've spotted us, even in the darkest hour. I
need
know you're
Gatling!
going through. Backslash!
Any opportunity to foster relations with the Clue is a welcome one.
We're actually quite similar, in more ways than you think. Seems we've been found out. What now?
Vajra, give me some cover fire!
They shall not break my...
We're in a good position. Move in! Take me! Gatling! We can just tackle them with gunfire. I owe you. Victory is ours.
I suppose I'm
There we
getting
go.
used to this.
Oh, I already had close to 5, so that was good. Oh, it's... Why force me to come back? I know where they go. Why force me to come back? Yeah, I know you, yes? Alright, you're the blade I asked to go hunt down the mystery sniper, aren't you? Not to brag, but I remember who you were, didn't I? So what's the news? Did you beat up whoever shot me? Beat him good? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's not the face of someone who's about to give news, is it? Got a nose for these things, or eyes, I guess. Either way, I find it hard to believe you let them slip away, right? And if you did, then why you gotta go after them. If he knew where they were headed, I'm sure he'd be doing exactly that. When you're out of clues, you go back to where it all started. That rule 1 of investigations. If we're back to square one, we need to start thinking about how else to track them down, don't we? Oh, so don't just stand there. Come up with some ideas already. Might be easier to just ask around. About clues, I suppose we have no choice but to gather new data. Boring, though, and time-consuming even. But it's better to spend the time on something you know will work than try wasting time on new ideas, no? Sometimes there just aren't any shortcuts, so I guess you need to hit city streets and start asking around, okay? Talking about a ganglion here, one carrying a sizable weapon. Not exactly subtle, no? So someone must have seen something. One thing we know for sure about it, none of us are really safe until we catch whoever's responsible, right? Let's hope that happens sooner rather than later, yes? I very much agree. This is a matter of on survival. Now, good luck to you, yes? We'll be cheering you on from here, alright? I mean, I'm only doing this because the game told me to come over here. Normally they give something. They didn't here.
Sir!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why don't you check it out?
Really?
Oh no. What? want to assume Harriers would be able to point it out, but that doesn't look like that's the case.
Well,
Wish they would. I like the idea that they wish there's a casino now. Uh, which mission am I on? Okay. I have to talk to some. Okay, so this one's a little more difficult, different, so that's why I figured I'd look. Only in spots where they can easily see.
Am I right?
I'll help you here.
Hey.
come on.
There we go. Long-range shots fired from bedrock hold were able to reach the Milan ship. What the heck in the heck is going on?
Yeah.
A single blow. No. He doesn't drive my skill. Tatsu doesn't drive my skill. I will fight him on that one. He has no control of my skill. No way he one-shot Lexar in the Vita.
We've been discovered.
We need strength to see
Last Galdar.
power.
That's the last Galdar?
Victory is ours.
Nothing like
Let me
a
see.
battle.
Is there another Galdar over here? I wonder. Are there more Galdars here? Yes, there are. In fact, I think one of these
They've spotted us.
Vajra,
is unique.
I'll lay the ground for Black Bay.
We're in a good position. Move in.
Don't know how that's the last Galdar.
So happy.
Welcome back, and nice work, right? Heard you gave the big jerk who shot me a real walloping, didn't you? Many thanks. Now I can sleep at night, can't I? Not to mention climbing up to the roof to work, yes? Or even dancing around for no reason. I can go all day now if I want. My days of fearing ganglion attacks while doing maintenance are over now, aren't they? My productivity's going to skyrocket now. You're a literal lifesaver, aren't you? So many thanks. And even aside from that, you seem like the type I'd be happy to call a friend, perhaps. Yeah, we're more than just Savory and Savory, no. At this point, we're buddies. Feel free to come by and hang out anytime. No awkward hero worship, I promise. We'll be waiting for you. Look at all these nice and interesting items. Oh. Oh god, I just had a thought of what this uh movement for this skill reminds me of now. I'm thinking of Mirror B from Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Oh no. If no, no, he does. Does he do the sidestep? I remember a Pokemon model doing that weird like sidestep motion. I can't remember which one though. Might not be Mirror B. I'm like, this looks familiar, and I don't know why, other than the fact that it's supposed to look like he's skating. The scale skating, because the wheels still are part of the feet. Any new segments unlocked with that one? Nope. Oh, yes! Affinity shift with Wolf. Interesting. So that was an affinity shift. That got updated. Awesome. There are still so many. So many. I think it's time to head back into the Blade Barrack. I think I'm gonna call it a day today. Got a decent chunk of quests done. I think. I think I've done 5. 6. I've done 6. That does put me at a good point. There are 4 left. Meaning, still have some time before I'm heading into the next major quest. Or mission. Of Chapter 13. Act 1. But I could see technically, unless it's with how much I have to do in the next part, might be the next thing I do. But we'll have to see. But that is pretty much it for today. So thank you all so very much for joining me. Not much other than some. The Wrothians are a little weird at the moment. Between tradition and what not. How tradition could technically be seen. Similarly with freedom and all the others. Uh, that some of the more traditional folk might be a little heavy when it comes to finding something new that they do like. That might be able to help the tradition out. And, well, the Manon are still being targeted by everything in the world. I don't think that's their fault, though. Because first it was the Finians. Then it was actual humans. Now it's the technically the ganglion twice over. First to try and actually enslave them, and now this time to pick them off. Because that's what, for thinking that's the reason they lost. So it's coming to the Manon apparently get killed all the time, or get picked on the entire time in this game. But anyways, that is it for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Uh, Next time we meet, hopefully last couple quests. I might avoid doing 2. Those are the level 90 and the level 99. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, that is it. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Bye.